every brother that's caught in the crossfire. That's caught in the crossfire.
Welcome everyone to a Holly Jolly pay-per-view results video, and I hope you guys are excited for Christmas, which is in 4 days. That's good, right? Everybody gets presents, and you know what? Roadblock again, except it's got end of the line to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this pay-per-view. This was a good pay-per-view, I think. Better than the last one. I think this Roadblock had more highly designed to this because they actually had this planned. And they wanted it to look better than the last one, which I'm pretty sure makes sense, right? Does it? And the other Roadblock looked like a live event. You guys can agree on that. I mean, like, hardly anything in there. But anyways, let's start talking about Roadblock Arena, and let's start getting into the pay-per-view. And so the first match we had, which was Braun Strowman versus Sami Zayn. I think this was in the kickoff, I'm pretty sure. Braun Strowman actually won this match, of course. I think I predicted that Sami was going to lose. I do not remember, but yeah. So, I knew that. I think... Did I? No, I don't know. But Sami Zayn did lose, and that was kind of not really upsetting to me. Because I saw that coming. Braun's just too overpowered for everyone right now. The loss that he had this past weeks is the Survivor Series match, which was his only loss ever since he split. So yeah, that's not too surprising. I mean, it's a Survivor Series match, which I think, I don't know. I was with Team SmackDown on there. I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, so Sami got trampled, of course. He got body slammed on the apron at some point, which was kind of really extreme. Probably the only extreme part in the actual fight or the match. So yeah, there's not much to talk about this. Let's move on to the next. So the next match was the tag team titles were on the line with the New Day being the tag team champions, like taking on Cesaro and Sheamus, which still don't have a name, but the New Day's entrance was pretty cool. Their outfits were awesome. As you see, this is not an updated picture. As you can see, these are old outfits. But yeah, so the New Day came out with Christmas colors on, which was awesome. I think it makes sense. I mean, Christmas is just right around the corner. Every kid will freak out for that. And I think the New Day deserved their outfits. I don't know. What did I mean by that? I don't know. But yeah, so the New Day have held the title for like 483 days, I think it is, like something like that. And yeah, this match was great. I love this. Best match that the New Day has ever had, I think. But I think this was finally the time. Oh, you know what? Let's get right into it. So the New Day. Oh yeah, by the way, in like the match, Cesaro and Sheamus had this cool tag team finisher that they were doing. So Sheamus had him I think it was Kofi. Yeah, Kofi as like in the white noise, and Cesaro, I can't remember what he did, but yeah, they did some. Oh yeah, they did like something that looked kind of weird. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it was pretty cool. And if you guys want to see that, go to the WWE Network. I'm not sponsoring the WWE, but I'm just saying that you should go watch them. And yeah, for $9.99. Start your free month, I think is what you can do now. I don't know. But yeah, so so they did that, and then Cesaro also kind of did like a... Oh yeah, so sorry, trying to get my head straight. So Biggie did end up in like giving Cesaro the finisher, which I thought was over right there, but Cesaro kicked out, which was surprising actually, because Cesaro hasn't really kicked out much at much stuff. So yeah, and I don't know, but so time to reveal the winners, guys. The winners were Cesaro and Sheamus, guys. We got new tag team champions. And the way they won was by Sheamus rolling up Kofi Kingston. Kofi looked like he was doing the small package first, but Sheamus rolled out of that, and he did the small package. It was just, I don't know, it was confusing. I don't know what was going on, and then I saw that they won, and that was just great. I mean, Sheamus was being really, he was being a Scrooge during this. Let's start using some Christmas words. He was being a Scrooge. And you know how? Because at the end of the match, the New Day were actually kind of upset that they lost. But at the end, Cesaro did give like a huddle hug, like a They all huddled, the New Day and Cesaro, but Sheamus, of course, left out because he didn't care. He doesn't like Sheamus, what? He doesn't like the New Day. And yeah, so he wasn't in there. He didn't hug him because, of course, he's not really a hugger, and this guy's pretty heel. So, anyways, he at the end was just left holding the titles on the top rope, or second rope mostly. And, being selfish, holding both belts, Cesaro, I don't know where he went. I can't remember. I was watching highlights, guys, but yeah, so there was that. That was actually a pretty good match. I mean, Xavier interfered at some point. Kofi threw Cesaro into Xavier, which he was hanging on the apron, and the referee was paying attention to Biggie. And so, yeah, and he, did this kind of kick that Sin Cara did when he was on the apron, and he would, do this. I don't know. But, yeah, let's move on to the next. And the next match, which was Chris Jericho versus Seth Rollins, which we've seen so many times, guys. So many times. I don't know how anyone's going to keep up with these guys anymore. Chris Jericho coming to his retirement at some point. We know that. And, of course, so let's get right into this. Chris Jericho, Seth Rollins is going to do the frog splash. And Chris Jericho probably reversed that by, just dodging, really. There wasn't really much to this match. It was just like every other ordinary. Except Kevin came out and interfered again. Kind of distracting Chris Jericho, which kind of, I don't know. How does that not disappoint? Yeah, you'll see. But Kevin did interfere in this match, which was really disappointing for Kevin to do that. And at the end, like all the other times, Jericho lost this match. So Codebreaker, of course, Rollins did this before. So, of course, Chris Jericho going for the Codebreaker. So Seth Rollins catches him, throws him, catches him in a pedigree, and it's over. Yep, all because of Kevin. Chris Jericho, just stop. No, not Chris Jericho. Raw, just stop. Your ratings are so gonna go down. This is why SmackDown, guys, I don't know. Do you guys agree that SmackDown is probably better than Raw now at this point? Because we are just seeing the same old stuff over again, and Raw is just really starting to get boring. And they really need to start using more of the roster and not leaving them, plain, But whatever, let's move on to the next match. There's nothing much about this. And the next match, guys, was the triple threat match for the Cruiserweight Championship. This was an awesome match. The Cruiserweights actually deserve this. I'm glad these are the three top guys right here, guys. Sorry I said guys so much, and there it goes again. But anyways, so let's get right into this. Swan did retain the title, actually, just right away. I wanted to announce the winner because I'm so excited. This match is so good. Rich Swann did retain the championship, but there was a plot there because Neville came out. We all thought he was going to congratulate Rich Swann, but yes, finally Neville. But except this was kind of okay. I mean, they're pushing him now. They're finally pushing him. Finally giving him that good push so he can move his career on. So he can move on. Finally get on those those wheels. Start, pedaling forward to his career. His career is finally moving by turning on Rich Swann. We all thought he was going to give him, a congratulations. But no, he attacks all three cruiserweights by throwing them into the barricade. I don't know if he did that to Brian, because I watched highlights. I didn't watch the full match, but yeah. And he threw Rich Swann and, what's his name again? Sorry, T.J. Perkins. Rich Swann, when he threw him in there, it kind of looked more brutal than T.J. Perkins. Come on. But yeah, T.J. Perkins and Rich Swann took barricade hits, thrown in there. Neville turns heel, confirmed. Awesome. That's good. Always good. So it's a good thing for Neville finally being used again. It's been a while since we've seen him on TV. A month now, so I don't know. Sorry I did that. But anyways, let's go on to the best match, or one of the best matches of the night. So the next match, guys, was Sasha versus Charlotte in the not last man standing. What am I talking about? They hadn't even done that yet. But anyways, so Charlotte versus Sasha Banks in a 30-minute, I think it was 30 minutes. I can't remember. Yeah, it was 30 minutes. 30-minute Iron Woman match. It was a good match. I just came to say that. So let's get right into the awesome events in this that I wrote down here. Um, let's see here. So this is actually second time for Sasha being in the um Iron Women matches. This is great. Sasha's actually doing pretty well in the Raw, but I still don't think this is gonna bring Raw's ratings that high, cause, well, yeah. So anyways, so at some point in this match, Sasha was like on the apron, which is kind of weird. This is really dumb for Raw to do this, because this was kind of bad scripting right here. So what they did, so Charlotte kind of kicked Sasha Banks off, and that, like, Charlotte and Sasha was trying to make herself look like she got hurt by falling on the steps and hitting her face, but she actually hit her hands. It was way too obvious. Way too obvious. Especially if you're live in, like, the front row seeing it. You would obviously see that she hit her hands. Sorry. So yeah, that was barely much. And then Charlotte did end up getting the first pin of this match by doing the natural selection. So she was like on the top rope, and Sasha was just like leaning on the turnbuckles while she was on the same rope, top rope behind her. She did the natural selection off the top rope and got the first pin. And then the second pin, or the second point game, got Sasha the point. So Sasha got the point, what I'm trying to say, by rolling up Charlotte cheap way. So that's kind of weird. It was kind of a weird roll up. I didn't understand how you can not kick out of it. But yeah, it's just Raw's scripting. I'm not going to judge him for it. But yeah. And then at some point of this match as well, oh yeah, the referee was kind of pinning real quick. I mean, I haven't seen a ref. Oh yeah, actually I have seen refs pin that fast, which is kind of strange. I don't think referees should be doing that, which is kind of dumb. But whatever. So that's how referees act, you know? They're told to do things. But yeah. And Sasha did end up getting the third point by doing her submission, bank statement, and getting Charlotte to tap, which we've seen before twice, I think. Yeah, twice now. And this is the third time seeing her tap out to the bank statement, so at least we know Charlotte's not invincible of tapping. But yeah, Charlotte did kick Sasha on the back of her leg to like get. So this fourth point goes to Charlotte. Almost said Charlotte, but I said Charlotte. And anyways, so she kicked her like on the back of her leg, her hind. Nah, that sounds dumb. Sounds like she's an animal. But she kicked her like in the back of her leg, and causing her like to stun. You know how if you were to stand straight and someone comes behind you and kicks you in the back of your leg and you just like bend your knee? Well, yeah, that's what she did. Put her in the her submission, and Sasha taps out, which gives Sasha taps out, which gives Charlotte the fourth point, which was really, I guess, I don't know. They were tied at this point, so whatever, it didn't really matter. And then Charlotte gets the fifth point. I was about to cuss there, but I don't want to cuss for you guys, because there's some children, I'm pretty sure, that watch my show, or my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Please subscribe. I said that in my stop motion video, if you've seen this description, I think. Yeah, I don't know. No, I said that in my predictions video. And anyways, Charlotte did get the fifth point by doing this suplex that Becky does, I think, and then doing her submission once again, making Sasha tap. So yeah, she did tap at the end, which was not too surprising, and Charlotte wins the dang title back. Come on, Raw, really? What gave you this idea? You might as well just fire Sasha Banks and never make her come back again. Because, damn, that was bad. Bad scripting, guys. Don't you guys think? Bad scripting. One flaw in this Raw Raw pay-per-view. So, yeah. Well, Raw is probably going to lose a little bit. Just a little bit. Like an ant size of ratings there. If that makes sense. By just playing hot potato with this belt. It's not a potato championship to play with like that. Come on. You gotta respect the women's championship more. But whatever. So, and at the end, Sasha did bleed a little bit. I don't know how. I think it was like on purpose. I don't know. She did bleed, which was kind of weird for her to bleed. So yeah, there was this. Good match. Good match though. Good match. Better than the Hell in a Cell match at least. I'd say. You don't have to agree with me. And then came the main event of the night. So, let's get right into this. Owens was like on the steps. Yeah, he threw Roman into the steps. It was interesting, kind of interesting to start out like this, right? I don't know. So yeah, like really, come on, Owens, really. So we've seen this a lot of times. Roman gets thrown to the steps, but this right here, Owens did a senton, guys, off the steps, off the steel stairs, guys, and onto Roman, which was outside on the ground, guys. And then at some point in the inside of the ring, Owens did this like front flip, like, and he sat out at the end and like hitting like Roman with a leg drop as well. So yeah, that was okay, interesting. Didn't think we'd... Oh, actually, we've seen him do quite a bit of flips in his career, past career in 2015 and stuff. But yeah, and at some point, Roman was going for the drive-by. We've seen Roman do this before, but he reverses, and we've seen a reversal like this before, except we've never seen Roman or Kevin reverse it with a super kick. But I think we've seen Roman get reversed, drive-by, and super kicked, but not by Kevin Owens, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But he did move out of the way and super kick Roman. So yeah, because Roman obviously didn't see that because of Ross booking. No offense. But yeah, anyways. And then Roman did get frog splashed, guys, through an announce table. Like right after that, I think. Yeah. So he was laying on the announce table, frog splashed. It kind of sounded weird in the highlights, you know? It sounded kind of like strange. Like it was barely even anything. Like if he was doing a frog splash through a pillow table or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so there's that. And then Roman did take a lot of damage in this match. I give credit to you, Roman. You did take quite a bit in this match. So yeah, give credit to him, guys, even though you guys hate him a lot. But I'm just saying, giving credits. And then Roman did end up doing the pop-up powerbomb, or did end up getting the pop-up powerbomb. But of course, he kicks out. You know Roman, he's going to kick out. Unless he gets, like, hit with a chair or something. But I don't know. And then at some point, Kevin was complaining with the referee, and he gets speared. But of course, Kevin Owens kicks out. Yeah, he kicks out as well. It's the kick out time. So he was complaining about him because the referee was trying to stop Roman or Kevin from hitting Roman with the Universal Championship, which would have been really dumb. But unfortunately, and then yeah, whatever. But he got speared right after that. But of course, he kicked out. I said that already. And then out comes Jericho now. It's his turn to interfere. Ever since Kevin Owens kind of interfered in his match. And